Alright, Daily Man, you know the drill. Let's go. Kicking it off with Ben Simmons, who Philly have apparently opened up trade talks for. This is huge news, massive, because Philly had always been saying, oh, we plan on keeping Ben, oh, we're gonna fix his jump shot, yada yada, and now they're ready to ship his ass off to Cleveland. First things first, Ben is gone. Now that this has come out, Ben will get traded. The only thing that would prevent a trade is Philly just don't get an offer that they like. But I doubt that. So I really think Ben is gone. The question is, where does he end up? Well, the Cavaliers, Pacers, Wolves, Raptors, and Kings are all teams stated to be interested in him as of right now. But let's break this down further. The Cavs trying to package Kevin Love and Colin Sexton was already laughed at. Indiana also already tried to trade centered around Malcolm Brogdon, but that got quickly put down. Unless the Pacers throw in like Karis LeVert, I don't see anything getting done there. The Kings could get a deal done with De'Aaron Fox, so there's one. And maybe also Minnesota, but they're only willing to give up Anthony Edwards. But honestly, I think he may end up with the Raptors. If they cough up Kyle Lowry, OG, and the 4th pick, I can see Philly wanting to take that as they're in a win now mode, which Lowry will certainly help with more than a Fox or an Anthony Edwards. Detroit legend Blake Griffin, who went to the Nets this year and suddenly turned into his old self for whatever reason, may not actually return to Brooklyn, as apparently he is uncertain of whether he wants to resign. This is because Blake is considering signing with the team that will give him more money and a bigger role. Okay, what? Did we not just go through this? What is Buddy talking about? We saw how this played out already. It's why your ass ended up in Brooklyn in the first place. What are we doing here, Blake? Get a grip on yourself, you weirdo. But moving on, speaking of the Pistons, they have the number 1 pick, which the Houston Rockets are reportedly very aggressive in trying to get. Fair enough, they're trying to speed up that rebuild process. But the reason trade rumors about that number 1 pick are even a thing is because Detroit is apparently not 100% sold on Cade Cunningham, which is why they're exploring the possibility of trading it. I'm about to get mad. We gotta tee off on the Pistons for a second. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's so funny that you are the team that has been trying to rebuild for the longest, and now all of a sudden you get the number 1 pick and want to do the more difficult thing and try to trade it. It is easier to just take the number 1 pick and select someone. Why? What are we doing here? Why are we trying to do the more difficult thing? I promise you, Detroit, if you somehow mess this up, your fans will disown you. But moving on, man, Lonzo Ball, who is now entering restricted free agency, could very well not return to the Pelicans, as the Pels are not willing to pay Lonzo big money. The Chicago Bulls and LA Clippers are 2 teams that are keen on Ball, but no matter where Lonzo ends up, I think we can all agree that if it's not the Pelicans, they take the biggest L here. Just imagine choking and letting go of a big 3 of Lonzo, Ingram, and Zion. And why do I feel like it's gonna happen? But that wraps it up. Like the video, subscribe, do whatever you want, and deuces.